Hi guys, Matthew with Peak Mindset. Today's something different. I'm going to be more vulnerable today, and I'm going to share something that I don't normally ever ask or share of. And I'm going to think big and I'm going to ask big. And the reason I'm doing this is because tomorrow is my birthday. I'm turning 31 years old. I'm so blessed for what I have achieved in my life to date, the things I've gone through, the people that I've met, the people I've impacted, my family, my friends, my wife, everybody, my growth friends, everybody. And I just want to say that, the purpose of this video came totally through inspiration this morning. I was doing my workout, my training. I was coming back from the gym and thinking to myself, how can I go out of my comfort zone and ask big? Because, hey, you know what? The worst that can happen is someone says no, or someone doesn't know that person or whatever. So I realized I'm going to go out of my comfort zone and I'm going to ask you guys something in this video for my birthday. And if it resonates with you, great. If it doesn't, that's fine. But the whole purpose is not for me. The perfect birthday present for me would be to inspire people, millions of people, beyond and beyond and beyond. And basically my goal this year with the Peak Mindset podcast show was to inspire 1 million people by December 31st of 2016, which will happen. If you think it and you do it and you believe it, it will act and you will make it happen. It has to come through your psychology, your mindset, and your purpose, and allow yourself to drive forward. So I made a list of 20 people that I'm going to share with you guys. Some names who have never been on a podcast show, some who probably never been interviewed for probably years, but I believe and I know that these people would be amazing to have on the Peak Mindset show, because I know in having them, we could find out how they think, their routines, their habits, their rituals, how they overcame their challenges, how their psychology is, their circle of influence, like basically everything that they have to do to become who they are today and how they even are today. So in doing that, I went out of my comfort zone and made a list of 20 people that I'm going to share with you guys here in just a second. And I ask of this, out of these 20 people, if any of you guys know anybody on this list or how to get in touch with them, I would be so appreciative if you guys would either Facebook message me at Matthew Park or email me at matthew@matthewpark.com how to get in touch with these people. And what I'll do is I will basically reach out to these people and try to get in contact with them, get a meeting scheduled, bring them on the podcast show. And if you guys have any questions you want me to ask them, I encourage you, let's get involved. Let's find out how these actual guests can inspire more people, how we can help more people and serve more people on a much bigger level. So I want to thank you for just allowing me to be open to expressing that gift that I would love to potentially receive, and I know that will happen. And just so you guys know, out of these 20 guests, even if we don't get them all on the first year or the second year, I know we will bring them on eventually, guaranteed. And it will happen because if it's in your mind and you believe it and you conceive it, it will happen. So here's the list. All right. The first name I have is Mr. Anthony Robbins. Literally the state change, the belief, overcoming belief animal, the machine, the guy that has changed personal development to a level that has never been before. He's just someone that really revolutionized personal development and growth back in his 20s, early 30s when he got the infomercials ready. So I'm really looking forward that if we dive with Tony, we're going to go into his mindset, I believe, further than anybody else ever has. Number 2, Brendan Burchard, the Experts Academy guy who just knows how to make things happen. The Super Bowl champion of this year, Peyton Manning of the Denver Broncos. The legendary, the literally earth-shifting person, the person who just impacts millions of lives and has had for years and years and years, is Oprah Winfrey. Number 5, Lewis Howes of the School of Greatness. Number 6, the fastest man alive and now competing in this year's Olympics, Usain Bolt. The next one I have here is the great bodybuilder of all time, Arnold Schwarzenegger. The Rock, Dwayne Johnson, someone who it totally blows my mind how that man went from wrestling and took his skills and gifts and transferred them into an acting career and inspiring more people. So truly a really remarkable human being. The the memorable guy, the Rocky Balboa, Sylvester Stallone. The motivational speaker, Les Brown. Tim Ferriss, the experiment guy who just makes things happen. One of the greatest hockey players of all time, Sidney Crosby. One of the greatest athletes of all time, Michael Jordan. Now, he's someone, I could be wrong, but I have never heard an interview with Michael Jordan for years, even a podcast. So bringing Michael Jordan on the show, I know would be earth-changing and would inspire millions and millions and millions of people. One of the greatest martial art fighters in the world, George St-Pierre. Mr. Tai Lopez. The actor Ryan Reynolds from Vancouver. One of the greatest musicians of all time is John Bon Jovi. The guy who inspires people through faith and Christianity, Joel Osteen. And last but not least is Bono from U2. So these names, guys and girls, I would appreciate if anybody knows how to get to these people. I would appreciate, message me, email me, let me know how I can actually contact these people, and I would be so grateful and honored for your support on my birthday for this opportunity. But for me, it's not just about me. This is about you guys. It's about inspiring people, making a difference and changing lives, and allowing these gifted human beings who have shaped and shifted our minds, the earth, how things even happen in our life, how we even can stretch our limits and our potential. They've been there and done that. So why not learn from the best? Learn from the masters who have their craft. So I want to thank you for listening to this message. I appreciate it, guys and gals, and I want to wishing you an epic day, and thank you for all your support on my videos, on my courses, on my coaching, everything. It really means the world to me with Peak Mindset. I know we're going to inspire that 1 million people this year and reach 50 million in the years to come. So thank you, God bless, and remember, take your mind where it has never been before.